I did that, and then I did RV, where I played Robin Williams' daughter. And that was such a learning experience because
you're working with the most legendary actor ever.
Exactly. And to see the way that he like conducted himself on set, that's something that'll stay with me for the rest of my life, because he would be the first person to get there, the last to leave. He'd always have ideas. He was so present, and he knew everybody's name. He cared. It was just nice that I got to see a legend be like that, as opposed to be a dick.
A diva. Yeah.
Look at that face. You remind me of Stuart Little, one of the most honorable creatures in all of literature. Do you know that book, Stuart Little?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, mine too.
We actually wrote that in because I was reading Charlotte's Web and Stuart Little at the time, and so Robin and I talked about that, and he wrote that line into there.
What was it like dealing with Robin and also dealing with Mrs. Doubtfire?
I was a little nervous when I first saw him as Mrs. Doubtfire. I was a little nervous, but he actually sang. The first time he asked me like what kind of music I liked, and being the drama nerd that I was, I said that I liked musicals, and he started singing "There Is Nothing Like a Dame" from South Pacific. So he was a man dressed as a woman singing a song about how there is nothing like a woman. That was
That'll
interesting.
do it.
That was interesting. Yeah. He was a great guy. So kind, so great with kids.
Dad?
Yeah, honey.
Who did this?
Uncle Frank and Aunt Jack.
I'm really sorry. It's just I'm still kind of messed up. Everything.
We all are, sweetie.
Something that Robin taught me that was really, really important is that he was very open with me about his issues with addiction and depression, and I really appreciated that. I was 14 at the time that we shot Mrs. Doubtfire, and I think he thought that was, a prime time to really be open with me and honest. And I have dealt with depression, and I have anxiety, and the fact that he was that open, that honest, that willing to talk to me about it was something that was really special, and it has inspired me in my struggles to not be ashamed of those things, to talk openly about them. And I really feel like that's a way that we can change the stigma around mental health and really help people and make a difference. And so I will always be very grateful to him for that.
Oh my God.
In which Matt and I find out that Mrs. Doubtfire is actually our father was so much fun to film. We had such a great time with that. And it was actually really good because we had sort of a similar moment, because Chris Columbus, when we were doing rehearsals for the movie, introduced us to his mother, and it was actually Mrs. Doubtfire. So Matt and I had already had the experience of thinking that Mrs. Doubtfire was just sort of this older woman that we were, just chatting with, and then realizing that it was Robin. One of my favorite moments has to be the run by fruiting.
Oh, sir! I saw it! Some angry member of the kitchen staff. Did you not tip them? Oh, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
Because it's just brilliant, and it's simple, and that moment is perfect to me.
That's a pretty impressive bauble you got her.
Oh, thank you.
Fellow gives a gift like that, he wants more than a piece of her heart, eh? Bit of a going down payment, huh?
Excuse me?
No, dear. Sink the sub. Hide the weasel, park the porpoise. A bit of the old Humpty Dumpty.
Oh my God! I mean, there's reams of footage of me just kind of falling around on the floor with laughter. And he went really blue. I mean, he really was quite colourful because the children weren't there, and it was just Robin and myself, and he knew he had me in the crosshairs with his humour. I love the man. And I really never worked with Robin Williams. I only worked with Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, the very first day that I was on set up in San Francisco, they said, "Do you want to meet Robin?" I said, "Yeah, I'd love to meet him." And I went into the makeup trailer, and Robin was sitting there in a Hawaiian shirt and his kind of hairy arms hanging out and his hairy legs. But he had the head of Mrs. Doubtfire. So he said, "Oh, Pierce, oh, you're so handsome. Come here, give us a kiss." "Hey there, baby, what's happening?" He jumped all over the place. He was, you know, such a kind-hearted man as well. He was such a beautiful soul. And no one made me laugh quite like Robin Williams did.
Just one moment. Carpe dentum. Seize the teeth.
Let me assist you.
Oh, there's a spoon. Oh, so clever.
Spoon.
So clever. Wait,
Here we go, Jack.
wait, I've got there. Make a pincer. Come at it from both sides. Together.
There you go,
up,
darling.
up,
That's
up,
it. There
up,
we go.
up.
Very
The job came at a very, very good time in my career. I was a single father, children to take care of, and a home, mortgage to pay, and the job was just pure heaven, pure joy.
Help is on the way! Don't go in! Hold on, yes.
It's totally suggestive. I mean, he's like just, yeah, it speaks volumes. No acting required, really, none whatsoever. Robin was a very, very muscular fellow, and you know, I'm 6'2", at least I was then. And so we spent a good week in that restaurant filming it, and a good chunk of change, him manhandling me, trying to cough up a shrimp. A fabulous sequence.